Hey folks, 𝗕𝗺𝗂𝗃𝗃 here, values-driven coaching. And in this message, I would like to talk to you about the possibility of loving your clients. Do you work with clients that you love? I mean, really love. You know, those are the best relationships ever, because clients who love you for who you are, for what you do, is a reflection of them. You know, when property managers award business to service companies, it's a reflection of them. And to earn that business takes a certain amount of trust and respect. And so there's a reputation that you've either earned to earn that particular business, to earn the award. But when you do get it and you are in alignment and you do see what values they hold true and those align with yours, then there's real love there. And I know several clients that share that same philosophy, that love us for who we are, love the people, love the company, love all that it stands for, and will go out of their way to find more business for us, to nurture that particular relationship, to help encourage its growth and to blossom. Because at the end of the day, we make them look good by their awarding business to us. So that is a reflection of us. We become a reflection of them. They become valued for the services that they bring to their tenants and their clients. And so it is a beautiful thing to love your clients. Let's think about some of the attributes that the loving clients actually possess. Number one, it is a real alignment with your philosophy, that they love you for what you deliver to them, how good you make them look, how proactive and anticipatory you can be in the delivery of your work and the delivery of your communication. Noticing things before they do, the anticipation there, you've got a keen eye, and thank you for making me look so good. So there's a lot to that love. I also love clients that value us for our price. You know, we do price ourselves competitively. However, we want a fair return. We have a fair margin. There's a fair risk that we've taken by, providing such a level of service, providing the personnel, hiring them, training them, giving them an opportunity to actually shine on their site. And so in exchange for that, in exchange for the work that we've done that they will be paying for in the delivery of service, but that we had to come out of pocket for up front, there's that fair exchange. And that's a concept that works in business, that you'll know when there's an imbalance. You'll know when service partners are underpricing where they should be, and they've shaved their margin down to the bone. And so we don't like to be there. We like to work with clients who love us for what we bring, and we're able to maintain that particular margin. So that's a loving client, a client that values us for our value. How about that? I touched upon this earlier. I have an acronym, a SMART acronym, not like SMART goals, but it has to do with service, mastery, authenticity, respect, and trust. And so these are the ones that really earn our place at the table and keep that place and that place setting set for us at all future meals that the property managers decide to invite us to. So respect is earned. Respect and trust are both earned by doing what you say you're going to do, making and keeping commitments. I've heard that in the 7 Habits. I've heard that throughout my entire career, is that if you're a person of their word and you say something and you don't actually fulfill it, then that registers with some people like, he's a lot of talk, but I don't see the follow through. But if you make and keep commitments because you said you would, and you are a person of character who will do, keep commitments even when nobody is watching, then that's the sign of strength. That's the sign of someone who can be trusted. Here's the keys to my building, as they say every night. I hope you don't hurt it, and if you do, please repair the damage and tell me what happened. But in the meantime, I trust you to deliver exceptional service because that's my expectation, and I trust you because you have exhibited evidence of making and keeping commitments in the time that we've known each other. So that helps cement that relationship, that helps cement that partnership, and helps elevate your status and relevance in property management in the eyes of the property manager. Quintessential communication is something, a lot of these words that keep on getting tossed around in the industry, quintessential in a lot of grad school stuff. So forgive me for that. Communication is really key in any service industry, because we're all people. We're going to make mistakes, and it's he who responds fastest and most appropriately wins. So it's within that response is speed and communication. How are you keeping your client updated as to the nature of the issue and how it's being addressed, when it was addressed, who knew how it was addressed effectively, and what root cause was actually performed in order to prevent it from ever happening again. Now that is something, it's happened to me before. And so I was in the communication chain, managing a particular site in my facility management days, and I got a communication. I was in a 2-hour meeting. There's no way to get out of this one because it was a high-level meeting, but I got word that there was a code white on one of our properties, and that means it's a medical alert. That means that there's doctors in white lab coats that are on the way, and ambulance is on the way. Ambulance picked up the patient. The manager was notified. The patient arrived at the hospital. I just keep on getting these communications real time. I'm still in this meeting, but I can pay attention to what's happening around me as my team is springing into action and keeping me informed all along the way. Patient has arrived at the hospital. The diagnosis is something minor. Patient went home. Manager notified. End of chain. Perfect. I know exactly all along the way what's taken place. So communication being clear and effective all throughout any either events or even just a little adjustment to an existing routine. Tenants come in, tenants come out. Property managers need to account for that. We need to account for that in the amount of square footage that we bill for. How do we stay in lockstep with those events so that the adjustment in the actual deliverable, the adjustment in the platform is being communicated effectively? That said, we've got this because of this tenant moving in. We've now put this kind of team, this kind of program on it. They have these kinds of finishes. We're going to be cleaning them with this type of frequency. And so the expectations are just being constantly reminded and managed all the way through. So there's really no mismanagement, there's no miscommunication with respect to what is intended to be carried out on their behalf. So I love clients who love us for who we are, who we are as industry leaders in our markets that we serve, who we are as people, who we are, down deep, and how we can listen effectively to who they are and love them too. And when you get there, it's pretty magical. And so you can find more clients like that. You can be searching for clients like that. And not just you can be, it's wise to search for them. I'm not going to say that you should, that's up to you. But it's wise to be seeking out those partnerships with clients that you love and who love you. It's really, really magical. So don't dismiss it as being touchy-feely and woo-woo and all that kind of thing. This is a message of love in business and love in service to those you serve. It's loving what you do, and it shows. And it's loving who you serve, and it shows. And so there's a lot of unwritten magic in that connection, in that frequency, in that vibration, and just being of service. There's a sense of fulfillment, there's a sense of pride, there's a sense of satisfaction that we all can come away with saying, job well done. And not only that, I communicated exactly what that job was to you. Here's what it was before, here's what it is in the midst of it, here's what the end result was when we were done. Have a nice day. So there are ways to seek out loving clients who value you for who you are, what you deliver, and also reward you with fair pricing and fair exchange so that you can preserve your margins, so you can have the bandwidth to be responsive to the problems that will eventually come up, and you can be Johnny on the spot and be there just as fast, if not faster, than the next guy, because you've got that margin built in to drop everything, attend to their needs, meet them where they are, and wish them well once it's all addressed. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, values-driven coaching. I love making these videos for you, and I will continue to do so until I don't. But for the long haul, I'm here for you. Please like and comment on these. I do intend to answer all the comments that come in. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. If you're watching this on a different platform, I urge you to go over to YouTube and be on the lookout for something pretty special that's going to be delivered too. I'm going to be announcing a very, very special, exciting program that has a lot to do with this guy only version 2.0. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to delivering more videos, and I wish you the best rest of the day that you possibly can. And until next time, signing off. Thank you for your time.